It's a bit of a saga. Google itself revealed that this had happened back in 2010 and it was investigated. It said it had all been a terrible accident. This one engineer had written this piece of software and that resulted in inadvertently them collecting this data from people's unsecured wireless networks, something which of course you shouldn't do. You should have a password on your network. But it scraped up this data from their personal networks. All investigated and sort of put to bed again. But this year, America's regulator, a very powerful regulator, the FCC, investigated, imposed a big fine on Google, but also got them to admit that senior managers had known about this, that it hadn't been just one rogue engineer who had known about it, that there was wider knowledge about it in the company. And that has forced Britain's regulator to go back in, and today they've sent this letter to Google saying, listen, we want to know far more about what you collected in the UK and who knew what.
Oh, and what have they done with this information which was collected by accident?
Well, there was a lot of toing and froing at the time, and in some countries the regulators wanted to have a look at that information. In others, they said, you've got to destroy it. So I don't think there's any accusation that Google have used this in any way. I think it's generally accepted that you know, nobody's actually been hurt by this, but the whole concern about it is that here you've got a very powerful company getting closer and closer to every detail of our lives and, you know, collecting this data for good or ill, it's not seen as a good thing.